Hello ladies and gentlemen, I'm Joseph Novichkov, Senior Trading Manager with GDM. Today's outlook, firstly we're going to start with the Asian stocks, and their markets over there were mixed on Wednesday as the dollar climbed after hawkish comments from Federal Reserve officials. Tracking the Japanese benchmark, Nikkei 225 index ended up about 0.5% or somewhere in 83.58 points at 16,819, likely of course bolstered by a weaker yen. The dollar-yen pair was trading at 102.92 in late Asian trade, around 3-week low for the yen. European stocks were lower in morning trade on Wednesday as of course investors digest hawkish comments from US Federal Reserve's officials and a report that policymakers in Europe may be looking at a tapering asset purchase. However, an ECB media officer said later on Tuesday that the ECB had not discussed reducing the pace of its monthly bond buying. In the result, we saw the euro slightly higher with 0.2% against the dollar at 1.1226. The single currency had been kept relatively subdued against the dollar in the past few months as the ECB has been easing extensively, while of course the Federal Reserve is poised to raise rates in upcoming months. Also a very curious thing, something that we're following from the previous session, the pound slipped to its lowest level since 1985 against the dollar overnight on the fears of the UK's impending exit from the European Union. Sterling was at 1.2695 in late Asian session, down from levels over 1.3 last week. Gold, of course, in the commodity sector rose on Wednesday, bouncing back from hitting its lowest in more than 3 months in the previous session. As we're looking at the US dollar easing back from a 2-month high, and of course, stocks also fell. Gold was up 0.5% at 1273.40 an ounce after dropping from more than 3% on Tuesday to its lowest level since June 24. The drop, of course, which we saw in the previous session, was bullion's biggest one-day percentage drop since September 2013, and of course brought gold to its lowest level since Britain's vote to leave the European Union in June. Oil prices in the energy sector rose in early trading on Wednesday after the report that US fuel inventories may have fallen to a 5th straight week. But of course, contracts remained near the $50 mark, where many traders consider to see the levels appropriate for crude. US West Texas Intermediate crude futures were trading at $49.14 per barrel late in Asia, up 45 cents or about 0.9% from their last settlement. Higher prices, of course, were largely a result of a report by the American Petroleum Institute late on Tuesday showing that US crude inventories likely fell for 5th straight week, declining by 7.6 million barrels. We're due to see the Energy Information Administration's report later in the session. That's all the important news of today. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching.